playing from around 160 yards. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface. And here we are with the third shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
If it's up, it could be in. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
Our leader is Colin Morikawa as we head to the next. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole. Par 4 has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Oh, well played. Don't overclub when playing to a green well below your feet. It's always a smart play to club down a bit. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, what a super shot. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Oh, great swing there. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the third.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. It's on a good line. Currently a couple under for the round.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, and that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Now, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. Putting for par. I don't mind the look of this. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4. Nicely done. Second shot here on the 5th. Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And he's down there. You got to read.
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a 4-footer remaining. This one's looking good. Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 6th hole. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Well, that's too bad. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 3 under. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Wow, what a save.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our leader is Ricky Fowler here, playing nicely so far. This hole is a par 4. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there's a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Be the ball, Danny. No. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now we have this player currently tied for 1st with Ricky Fowler.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Needs this one to kick right. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 4th place.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And there it is. He's currently tied for first. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Oh, that was flushed. Now 4 under par, currently tied for first place. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Getting ready to play their third. He shares the lead. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Yep, tracking well.
This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Well, it's fair to say that fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Yes, it does. And being just one shot back, things are getting interesting.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot. Yes! Hold it!
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
A chance to move into first place on the leaderboard.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And down it goes for an eagle. And that's going to hoist him into first place. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle.
That dog will hunt.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at 6 under for the day, currently in the lead. Well struck. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, it's a bit disappointing. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Leading by a shot after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Looks to be going with the 6 iron. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.